2021 has been rough for a lot of people, but the only upside I've seen so far is that there are a lot of new video games coming out. And alongside the new Battlefield and some other new games, the new Call of Duty Vanguard is also coming out. And Vanguard had an open beta recently that was free to play for everyone. So I decided I would hop on and give it a try. And I decided maybe I would do a little video review just because the current video I'm working on is taking way too long. And I thought I'd try to make something quick, simple, and sweet, but with my new style in it. Call of Duty for a while now has been a pretty popular game series, and it's definitely evolved and changed over time. But when it comes to Call of Duty and World War II games, they're heavily expected by most of the fan base to be pretty good, since the series started off with World War II games, and those games are what really started Call of Duty's popularity, except for maybe Modern Warfare, etc. So it's a little disappointing that this Call of Duty's World War II setting isn't amazing. For me, Vanguard isn't super special. There's nothing super exciting about it, and there's nothing really new going on. You could slap a different time period on the game and people would still buy it, because Call of Duty has become less and less about the time period and the setting and the campaign, and it's more about the over-the-top customization and all these crazy things. I mean, look at these guns. Do they look like World War II guns? Yes, my grandpa on D-Day stormed the beaches with this. You know, it just doesn't make sense. It's not really fantastic. The over-the-top customization is crazy. Now, the gameplay is the same. Take Modern Warfare or Call of Duty Cold War. It's the same game, really, and it's kind of disappointing because I feel like Modern Warfare was this big step forward, at least for the Call of Duty series, and with Cold War and Vanguard, they just need to be the same thing over and over again. I think Cold War improved upon Modern Warfare, but Vanguard is not an improvement, maybe a disimprovement, at least from the beta. I get that this is a beta and things can change, but yeah, for me, the multiplayer is not something I would sit down and come home and play, but I definitely understand why someone would. It's very fast paced, it's kind of mind numbing, right? It's just very chill. Call of Duty is a game that anybody can pick up and just start getting good at, because it doesn't require a lot of skill to get into the game. And I don't mean that as disrespect to Call of Duty fans or anything, it's just like the game series itself is designed to be easy to pick up for casual players and just normal people. That's just the gameplay. Not for me, but I completely understand why some people like it. Besides the over-the-top customization and the fact that it feels and plays like Cold War and Modern Warfare, the game has awful sound effects. For a lot of people, especially in World War II games, there's a lot of like sound nerds out there, and they really want their guns to sound really great and whatever. But I personally don't care. But when you look at the comparison from this 2021 game compared to a 2018 game, Battlefield 5, it's crazy. It's crazy how amazing Battlefield 5 is compared to this game. I also played Champions Hill. I gotta play a bit of that. It wasn't that much fun. I got all the way to second place, and then it was me versus one guy, and the guy disconnected and I lost, which I was kind of confused, you know, but I don't know. It was weird. I was super weird, but yeah, had some issues. I'm sure they'll fix it, but not something I'd want to play. Not very fun. But while I do have a lot of gripes with the multiplayer, I have to say there are some things I'm looking forward to. I'm really mostly looking forward to the campaign. I feel like Cold War had a really good campaign. I feel like Modern Warfare had a really good campaign. And looking at the campaign as of right now, it looks really good, especially with all the theaters of war. So really excited about that. Also, really impressed by the trailer. I like Battlefield 5, but let's be honest here, the reveal trailer was awful. This Call of Duty trailer did everything I think the Battlefield 5 trailer was trying to do, but better. I'm sure people are going to buy this game. I'm sure people are going to enjoy this game, and I'm sure it's going to be a big thing for a while, and you know, Warzone's probably going to move over to stuff like that, but I think Call of Duty needs a break, and I think even big hardcore Call of Duty fans know this as well. Call of Duty needs to take a break from this every single year game, because Modern Warfare came out and it just was amazing, blew other games out of the water at the time, and people were actually genuinely impressed with a Call of Duty game for once in a while, right? And it did really well with its Warzone and all that. And while I do like Cold War, it didn't need to come out, and Cold War did come out, and it came out with bugs and all these issues. I feel like they could have had Modern Warfare up there for another year or another 2 years, and it wouldn't have lost as much popularity, especially with all the updates and all that. I feel like it would have done really well, and then they could have dropped Cold War, and, you know, and it would have been more polished, it would have been well done, right, on release, instead of being done later. There's just this poor excuse for developers nowadays, and they just release their games full of bugs, and then they fix it like 2 months later, and it's really disappointing and really frustrating, and Call of Duty has been doing that now for a while. And I'm sure Vanguard will drop officially, and it will be lots of game-breaking bugs, and I wonder if they'll even have an anti-cheat looking at Warzone as of right now. Call of Duty needs a break. It just needs to take some time before their next game. I'm excited for Vanguard, I'm excited for the campaign, but it's the same game as last year. Awful gun customization, too over the top, makes zero sense, awful sound effects, and they just need to take a break. I know I sound like a broken record, but yeah. Call of Duty. Take a year, man. Look at Battlefield.